So my question is, without integrity, can one experience unity and oneness with others?
What word you use? Can one experience oneness?
Unity and oneness with others?
Hmm. So why this question is arising?
Uh, I was talking to an AI Swami, and then
Mm-hmm.
I talked about, uh, I was talking about marriage to the AI. I say, won't marriage, won't marriage like make us lose freedom? So the AI replied that it's not about losing freedom, but it's about unity with others and the feeling of togetherness. Then when I contemplated a little bit, then I felt that what separates people is the ego. Like, if the ego is not there, then there is no sense of separation. But it's because of the ego that we have the sense of separation. So I forgot how I came out with this question, but somehow it led me to think that if I don't have I'm not one inside. If I'm not one inside, then I also cannot experience unity with others. That's why I came up with this question.
So that shows that people have accepted, most of the people, that they are lower than AI. That's why they are making gurus out of AI. AI have the answers. What is in the AI? Whatever is put inside it is just vomiting. AI is the creation of human being. At least one should see that much. It is not coming out of blue. There is a possibility sometime maybe hundreds of human being makes it. Something thousands may make. But one man has the possibility and potential to be far more intelligent than any AI. Possibility is there. If there are thousands of people are creating something, that doesn't mean that they can have more intelligence than one man who has realized his possibilities. So instead of trying to find answers from AI, one should find out what is your possibility. Otherwise, you are demeaning yourself. It is below human dignity that you are asking AI. Those who are really authentic masters, they will never say that master is a person, some person you are going to. Master is your highest possibility. Until you find the inner master, you can ask to a person who has reached to his center. But that person will always say that you have also the same center. The answer is the answer is within you, not outside. The real answer. Otherwise, now you ask again.
Without
Just
in
ask bracket. Hmm.
without integrity, can one experience unity?
You're saying that without being one inside, can you experience oneness? If you are not one inside, how can you know what is oneness? Integrity is that you have become one. You're not scattered. You have become crystallized. So if you are not one inside, how can you know what is oneness? Now you speak more.
Without integrity, can one experience unity and oneness with others?
If oneness has happened, unity has happened. Unity means you have become, unity means two-ness has disappeared. There is no two now, there is no duality now. So if oneness has happened, where is the other? We're saying oneness with other. When oneness has happened, there is no second, there is no two, there is no other. That is the meaning of oneness. So when you are saying you oneness, unity with other, that you're still separating yourself. You are identified with the body. That is ego. If oneness has happened, neither you exist nor the other exists. Only oneness is there. What you are trying to reach is through your intellect, through your emotions. You will never reach. Intellectually, you can understand a concept. Emotionally, if you are becoming more and more purer, all the impurities in your emotions will start vanishing. And once the emotion is totally in a pure state, then you will find that the person whom you are loving and the person and between you there is no division. These can be ways you can start your journey through your intellect, through your thinking faculty, through your emotional faculty, or through your body. But once you have reached to where you have to reach, then all these things will be left behind. Only your pure consciousness will remain. Or at the peak of love, only love remains, no lover and no beloved. And then you will find you can start your journey from where you are. You may be of thinking type, you may be a person who is bodily type, or you may be a feeling type or emotional type. But ultimately, when you will reach, all those things will disappear in a way like cloud, and only your pure consciousness will remain. You can call that consciousness love also. When you begin your journey on the path of love, then the first thing you are sacrificing is yourself. Your beloved becomes everything for you. You are sacrificing your selfishness every moment. You are giving no importance or less importance to your selfishness, even your need. You are giving more importance to the one whom you love. This is the path of love. And in the path of meditation, you have forgotten the other. You are going inside. In a way, you can say you will find the beloved inside. And once you have found, then there is no other. From this path or that path, only oneness will remain. Only unity will remain. Then there is no other. But if love is your path, then You have to begin your journey with one person whom you call your beloved. Whatever name you want to give, you can give, but you can call him your master, whatever. But then that person is everything for you. Then slowly, slowly, your impurity will disappear. He may be doing nothing. That's why it is called he is just a catalytic agent. He does nothing, but you are changing. By becoming more and more purer, by being filtered of your impurities. One day you will find that there is nothing like a person. Only presence is. That presence you can call love, or that presence you can call consciousness, whatever you want to call. We say that it is love is the other side of the coin of consciousness. But even that is not needed. They are both one thing. On the way it can be different, but at the peak it is same. There is only one at the peak. So once oneness has happened or unity has happened, there is no other. Prem gali ati sakri ta mein do na samay. The path, the lane of love is very narrow. In that you cannot find, two cannot enter in that. Only when you have disappeared you can enter into it. When you have disappeared, the other has also disappeared. It is because you are there you find the other. Because you are identified with your body, with your mind, with your emotion, your thought, then you think you are separate. When you are just a witnessing consciousness, when you are just a watcher on the hill, then you will realize it is the same witnessing consciousness that is in everyone. And if you go deeper inside, when your identification with your body, your emotions, your thought, thinking are broken, then you know that consciousness has no confinement. Consciousness has no boundary line. You cannot say here it begins, here it ends. It is only because we think we are this body mind. That's why we have a boundary line. That's why we have a definition. Like when the water is solid, ice cube or snow, then you can see it very clearly. It has a form. But when it becomes liquid, when there is a heat, the heat of the sun, when it melts it and it becomes liquid, then its definitions, its limitations starts disappearing. Water has no fixed form. Whatever vessel you keep the water in, it takes its form. It is very flexible. So a sadhak is like water. He is not stubborn, he or she. And once your sadhana is more, you are becoming more and more purer through your sadhana, then you become like gas. You evaporate. Then what form you have? But it is not that the gas is not there. When the water evaporates, it's not there. It is there. The same gas which is evaporated becomes rain also. So it is also there. So when you are in a state of oneness, there is no other. And the more you are looking for others, the more miserable your life will be. More you feel separation, the more thorns there are. And when once you have realized this oneness, then you are not seeking anyone. You are fulfilled. You are complete in yourself. So don't ask AI. Go inside. It needs patience. That's why it is called arduous. But anything which has any significance, if it happens out of blue, then you cannot keep it. So only when you have paid the price, then you realize how valuable or invaluable it is. So is it clear or not? It's not necessary that one has to give big answers.
Okay.
Maybe sometime you are giving big answer because the clarity is not there. Earlier I used to try to fit whatever I have to say in Osho's whatever intellectually I've understood Osho, that will be the maybe the hook on which whatever I will say. But then I thought that whatever Osho had to say, he had said. So what is the need? I may not sound so great, but whatever has to be expressed through me, that should be expressed. I may not be so poetic and mystical, but if I just go on quoting Osho, then I'm just a parrot.
Swami, I really like what you say. The greatness is not in the label. The greatness is in the truth, Swami. So every time you speak truth, that is always great, Swami. You speak the truth, you speak it in your own way, that is always great, Swami. Ha.
So when I saw your question, I could see there were contradictions in it. So then I thought, scientists, the greatest Hubble or whatever telescope they have, the most powerful telescope, they have found something so big, it's bigger than maybe any galaxy they have found. And it is behaving in such a way that it is baffling them totally. It's like beyond all the laws which they have found. They are totally confused and baffled what it is. Is it gateway of to some other universe, or it is like a uh, like a kind of needle beyond time and space universe, something or whatever it is, or is it something a creation of a uh, s- some alien civilization which is uh, far beyond our growth. So they are just like, because their ego must be totally hurt. They think they know everything. So when these things are found, I may sound little superstitious, but whatever are in the Hindu scriptures, there is some possibilities. The earliest, those whom they call devas, they may be visiting Earth because people were more innocent. We have so many mentioned, so many things have been mentioned in our scriptures. It can be just a juicy way to tell things so that the people remain more involved, and then they can grow slowly towards more subtle things. But there is some possibility that there were aliens who were visiting earlier. Because there are so many things in India which is like, even in like pyramids of Egypt also, and in India also, which even no scientific equipment can create at present. So from where and how these things have happened. So I'm not saying that because of this, but whatever they have found, they are not able to explain at all what it is. And it is a kind of, it is like stationary somewhere staying, but it's like behaving like a human heart, like it is mm, expanding and contracting. But if this planet is here, and there are so many planets and so many galaxies, so this look, even if you are a rational person, logical person, how you think only life can be here? If life is here, life should be in many places. And why this illusion that we are the most evolved? You may not be knowing, but you don't know everything. Science is every day contradicting itself. Or it's Science can never claim that it has come to know everything. The mystic can in a way claim, because he is not observing things from outside. He is going to his very center. So at the center of the whole universe is same. Once you have found your truth, in a way you have found the truth of all. It's like once you have tested the water of the sea anywhere, you will know what is the taste of the sea water anywhere. Once you have gone to your very center, you have known the center of everything. Not that you are going entering inside other human being or other animals and plants. But the essence of everything is one. This whole universe is made of one essence. It may be manifesting in different ways, but there is some kind of unity in that. That's why once a person has gone into his very depth, that person can declare Vasudev Kutumbakam, the whole world is a family. That person loses all violence because he has realized the oneness of everything. If it is just intellectual, your violence cannot disappear. But if you have known something, you have realized something, and you have realized that it is the same consciousness which is throbbing in everyone, like the same electricity in all the gadget is in all the gadgets. Then how can you destroy other? That's why people like Buddha or Mahavir, they became so compassionate. It was not some theory. They realized that life is one. Scientists can know it from outside in a way, but that will not transform them. That will not make them loving or compassionate. So that's why both the things are needed. But knowing yourself is far more deeper and significant than discovering anything of science. You may be knowing about the furthest star, like Einstein said. I could know about the furthest star. But as far as my being is concerned, I am as ignorant as anyone. That should be compulsory for everyone. Because only then we can create a beautiful world. And if scientists are spiritual also, if they know themselves also, they can be very auspicious. Otherwise, scientists can be demon also. They can create things which can destroy the whole world.
Just like Oppenheimer, the guy who invented the atom bomb.
Mm-hmm. What you said, just
like Oppenheimer, the guy who invented the atom bomb.
Oppenheimer was not that bad a person. He was. You saw the movie or not?
Yes.
I think I told you to see.
Yeah,
so
you asked
what
me
you
to
found
see.
in the movie.
Yeah.
He was not that bad a person. Huh?
I don't remember much.
Whether it is Einstein, Oppenheimer, or all those people, they give something, some secret, and ultimately it goes into the hand of politicians. They are more insensitive. Scientists are. They become in a way humble, very humble, because they found that this universe is limitless. It is so vast. So scientists realizes something which common people don't realize. Huh?
I want to say something, but it's not related to scientists or me.
Mm-hmm.
Today I wanted to go and buy lunch in the morning. Then I was thinking what to buy. And then only I realized that everything they are selling are very unhealthy. Like fried noodle, fried rice, and nothing was healthy. And then I realized that that's why we have all this high blood pressure, cholesterol, all this is because the food they sell all over the places, nothing is healthy. If you want something healthy, you have to make yourself from it.
If they are selling all those things, who's responsible? People are responsible.
Because we like to eat.
Because you are not refusing to eat those things. People are not treating it as garbage or trash. Otherwise, if there is no demand, there will be no supply of these things. You can say that they have created the demand, but if you were intelligent enough, you would have not fallen in their trap. Why I will eat things which they are forcing if I know that this is not good for my health? It may give you some excitement to your sense, to your taste buds, but for a few seconds of pleasure, you are ready to become dumb. You are ready to become retarded, because these food will have its effect, and because majority of the people have compromised everything just for some taste, so the whole world is suffering. If people were more alert, thing is that because the whole society, our parents, our education, they want to create mob. They want to create unconscious crowd so that they can be ruled, they can be made obedient. So people have become like. So one should never be part of the crowd. Once you are ready to become part of the crowd, you have lost your individuality. That means you have lost everything. In a way, you have to keep yourself separate. Only then you can realize oneness. So it may look contradictory, but if you have become part of the crowd, then you have fallen below human being. You have become like machine. So if you want to know yourself, if you want to realize this oneness, you cannot be part of the crowd. You may start thinking if you start doing all the social service, then you will become one with the whole universe. That will not, it is not going to happen that way. That way you will fall even lower. So a person who wants to know himself, he has to be very alert and very careful that he is not following the crowd. That's why you have to be ready to face your loneliness. That is sadhana. Till it becomes aloneness, where all has become one. If you are not ready to suffer that, if you are not ready to be patient enough, then you will become part of the crowd again. Why this? One has to find out why you cannot be complete in yourself, why you cannot be fulfilled in yourself. What is the need that you need anyone else to be fulfilled? If you need others to be fulfilled, that means you will be dependent on others. If others are rejecting you, you will go to madhouse. You will have nervous breakdown. But if you are intelligent, then you will try to reach to a state where you are psychologically not dependent on anyone. That is real freedom. I'm not saying that then you will not meet others, you will become unsocial or whatever. But you don't need anyone. You are enough unto yourself. Then you can declare like Walt Whitman, I celebrate myself. One has to make things more simple. If I can be happy just being, just existing, just on my own. What is the need that I need hundreds of friends? Or even one boyfriend or girlfriend? Once you are like someone has become a magnet and you are an iron, and then you are lost totally. You are being dragged by others wherever they want to take you. And everyone is unconscious. So they are going to take you in some ditch or in some hell. So the whole spirituality is to find out your real nature, your very depth, your very center, so that you don't need anyone else. But because we are whatever we are able to observe, see, watch, we start running towards it. We are not interested in one who is watching. Once you are settled in that, once you are at home with that, then whatever you are able to see, watch, feel, experience, know, they come and go, but you remain. So what is the point to become so fidgety, to become so nervous that some thoughts were there, some feeling where some emotions were there, and you were lost in that darkness. Emotions come and go, thoughts come and go, but you remain. So you should try to find out something which remains. Anything which comes and go, they're just like dreams. So even any experience will be just like dream once you have become more mature. Because experiences also come and go, that no experience remains. Experiencer remains, the knower remains.